Everybody, all of you, how are you all today? Hope you all are fine. Welcome back to the Adjective series, and today we will hear with the last step, that is the comparison of adjectives, right? So today we will go with this, and we all have to learn it. We all have to learn it. So let's begin. Comparison of adjectives. There are 3 degrees. In the comparison of adjectives, there are 3 degrees. First one is positive, second one is comparative, and third one is superlative. We will call it positive, comparative, and superlative. Positive means basic form. When the words are in the basic form, that we call the positive degree. Comparative, when we compare two, when we comparing between the two, that we call the comparative degree. And superlative, when we compare it between 3 and more, that we call superlative degree. Okay, degrees of comparison. Positive, the basic form, as I say, basic form, that is tall and happy. The basic form word is tall, happy, and many more. Comparative compares two things. When we compare between the two person, two things, two commonly achieving things, that is the taller, that means the taller, happier, that we call the comparative degree. Okay, superlative, compare 3 or more, showing the highest degree. When the word showing the highest degree, that we call the superlative degree. For example, tallest, happiest. Okay, next, rules for forming comparatives and superlatives. One-syllable adjectives. The rules for forming comparatives and superlatives are one-syllable adjectives. When we add er in the word, in the basic form, that we call the comparative. What we call the comparative? When the words in a one syllable, when the adjective words are in the one syllable words, and in that we will add the er, which makes comparative, and when we add in the est, that makes the superlative word, okay. For example, slow is the basic form, slower is the comparative form, and slowest is the superlative form. Okay, two-syllable adjectives. If ending, when the words are ending with y, the y change into I. The word change into I, and we add the er and est. When we add the er and est. Okay, that, for example, happy, happier, and happiest. Happy, happier, and happiest. Okay, the word y change into I here. See here, the word y change into I, and we add the er. Okay, and when the word change into y into I, and we add est, that it makes the superlative degree. What it makes? Superlative degree. When the words are in the 3 or more syllable words, we use more or most. What we use? More or most. For example, interesting. Second, the comparative degree word, more interesting. The comparative degree word is the more interesting. And what is the superlative degree word? That it is the most interesting. The word more is added in the comparative degree, and most is added in the superlative degree. Other irregular adjective words are such, for example, good. The comparative degree word is the good, better, and superlative degree is the best. For example, bad is a word, and when we change it for the comparative and the superlative degree word, in the comparative the word is worse, and the superlative degree is the worst. Some words are in the irregular clause. Okay, so boys and girls, learn at your home. Be safe and sound. Thank you.